Hello viewers, welcome to CodeforAny. If you hear new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. Flutter, Healtho, James apps inside. Today we need to see this here the setting screens as well as profile screens we need to develop here. First of all, we need to see these designs inside the XD files. Now we need to open here the XD files and to create here the look like this UI we need to develop. First of all, need to develop here the this setting screens as well as need to create here the list of menu need to showing this here, and after need to create here the profile. And first of all need to then inside you need to create here the this list of the challenges and titles, and to set this here the row need to setting here. Then after need to profile related information, so need to showing this here like this here. How can write these codes inside the Flutters? We need to explain in details. First of all, need to go inside, open here the Flutter projects codes, and first of all, needed image you need to import inside the image folders like this. We need to put this here. All needed image are the put this here. Then after need to go inside the home screens and to create here the new folders and to give this here the names as a setting. And now we need to create here the new files and to give this here the name setting screen dot as well as need to setting row files need to develop here setting row dot like this creates. Now go create here the stateful widgets and to give this here the names setting screen like this, and also need to import here the material dependency. Now need to create here the scaffold, create here the app bars and to give this here the name app bars, and to set this here the background color. First of all need to go inside the extensions and to copy this here the secondary text and to set this here the secondary, and to first of all open this here the XD, open here the XD files and to need this here the app bar colors. Now need to copy here and to so here and to set this here like this, save, and to use this here secondary colors as a app bar background colors, T color secondary colors like this, set here, and to configurations are needs. Now set here the center titles as a walls. Then after need to set here the leading and to set here the containers. No needs any puts because need to not set here the back buttons. That's why I need to set here like this. Set here the titles. Need to give this here the text property and to give this here the text as a setting, and we need to set this here the style text styles. Set here the color, take color white, colors white. Set here the font size, set as a 18 and font weight semi-bold. We need to set this here 600 like this, set here, and to set here the constant like this, set here and to save this here. First of all need to configure the screens inside the goal screens, copy the screen names. Now need to go inside the goal screens, find out here the done buttons and to set here the context dot puts extension methods need to calls. How to write down this push extension method, you need to check with the first video of this series. Inside the details explain how to create here the push extension methods as well as the pop extensions methods you need to develop here. If you need, this is the shortcuts for the creatings here the, and to write down here like the setting screen and to save this here and set like this here. Now open here the simulator. Now need to click here done and opens here the setting screen like look like this, showing here this UI. Now go inside the setting screens and to configurations. Now need to create here the list view and to create here the padding, const, edges inset symmetric, horizontals need to give this here the 20, as well as verticals need to give this here the 20. Now need to create here the children's, and first of all need to develop here the setting row. Now need to go setting row, create here the stateless widgets, give this here the name setting row, and to import here the material dependency files. And now needed properties need to define here the binary variables. First of all need to give this here the string title, then after final string image for the icons, so need to give this here the icon path for these variables. Then after need to string value variables, inside need to pass this here if you show any value, then to need this here the value variables. Then bool variables need to set for the is icons is circle like this, and last final variables is the void callback methods, so need to write down here on press event. Now need to import here the parameters as a constructors. Now need to value are the optional, that's why need to give this here the blank by defaults, and also need to give this here the is icon circles, need to by defaults need to set this here the false, and to look like this here the showing, and to set this here the parameters. Now first of all need to convert into the wrap with widgets inkwell buttons, so need to set here inkwell, and to write down here the on tab events, and to set this here the on press like, and also need to set here the border radius, circulars set here the where. Now first of all need to define here the margins, and to give this here the bottom space between the two cells, that's why need to set here the margins, so need to give this here the this space set here, this space need to needs, that's why to set this here the bottom margins, set here the margins, const edges insets only, set here the bottoms, and to set this here the 15s. Now need to set here the paddings in between the contents, set here the symmetrics, horizontal need to set here the 20, verticals need to set here the 8. Now need to create here the decorations, need to give this here the box decorations. First of all need to give this here the colors, T colors, text BG colors, so need to set this here like here, and now need to set here the border radius, we need to copy this here the inkwell buttons, both are same, that's why I need to put this here. Now we need to develop here the row, create here the children's inside the containers, and to give this here set here the row. First of all need to set here the image assets, image, create here the children's, and to inside create here the image assets, and to give this here the icon, and now need to set here the width and height, so need to 22, and also give this here height 22 like this sets. Now need to clip a rect, clip a rect, and need to set this here border radius, circulars need to set here the 15s, and to set here conditions is icons circulars then set 15, otherwise need to set here the 0 like this, we need to setting here. Now we need to give this here the width space between the text titles. Now need to set here the sized box, give this here the width as a 20, and to set here const value like this. Now need to call this here the expand text, need to set here the text property, set here the titles, styles, text styles, set here the color, T color primary text, then after set here the font, set here 18, and font weight, set here the semicolon like this, need to set here, and to configuration sheets. Now set here the value text, copy this value, paste this here, remove this here the expand, give this here the width as a 8. So remove one brackets, and now need to set here the value like this. Here the setting row are the ready, and to set this here. Now need to one by one sets here the settings row. Need to configurations are the set here, and also need to showing here UI. Now imports here the settings row. Give this here the titles, profiles. Set here the icon. Go inside the user placeholders, copy relative path, and to paste this here, and also need to give this here the is circles. Need to set here the true, and on press event, so need to write down here like this. Now another row need to develop here the setting, and to give this here the titles, language, option, and we need to set here the icon, and to give this here the language, copy relative path, paste this here, and to write down here the on press events, and also need to set this here the value key, and to give this here the English, and to save this here. Look like this here the showing here the data, and we need to increase this here the heights. Now need to go inside the setting row, and to give this here the height 50. Save this here. Look like this here the showing. Also need to check this here the font size. Need this here change 15 semi-box like shown. Displaying are the goods. Set here the 22. Set here. Now this is UI are the showing look goods. Now another row we need to set as a health data. Now need to copy here and to paste this here, and now need to give this here the titles as a health data. Now find out here the data icons, copy relative path, and to paste this here. Remove this here the data, save this here, show here the health data. Same as need to create here the notifications. Now need to copy here the language, and to paste this here. Now need to change this here the titles, notification, and need to set here the value as a on, and now need to give this here the notifications image relative path, copy here, and to paste this here, and to save here. Now showing here the notifications. Then after need to create here the reference. Now need to copy here the health data UI, and to paste this here. Now need to change this here the refer as a friend, and now need to give this here the share icon, copy relative path, and to paste this here, and to save this here like this. Show here the refer as a friends. Now another need to create here the row. First one is a feedback, second one is a raters, and third one is a logouts like this. Sets here configurations are the need here. Now need to set here the feedback, then after need to set here the raters. Last one is the logout like this. Now need to copy this relative path as a logout, then after the rating, copy relative path, paste here. Last one is the feedback, copy relative path, and need to paste this as a feedbacks. Now showing here the this UI. Now to compare with our XD files, and to check this here the UI, both are similar or not, so need to check this here. Now show here both are showing here the similar to look like here the displaying, and now need to create here the profile screens. Same as need to develop here. First of all need to create here the this list here, and then after need to define here the profile related informations like this showing here inside the screens. Now need to go And first of all, we need to create here the setting folders inside the new files, and to give this here the name profile screen dot dot. Now first of all, we need to copy this here the setting screen, copy relative, and we need to paste here the data and to change this here the name as a profile screen like this. Now we need to remove this here the background colors. Then after we need to change this here the name profile, and to set this here the color primary. Remove here the const value, and we need to set here the leadings as a icon buttons. Back buttons we need to set this here on press events, and to write down here the const context dot pop extension methods. Now we need to set here the icon image icon assets, and to give this here the width and height, set here the 18 like this. Now we need to find out here the back buttons image, copy relative path, and to set this here, save here, and to set this here the profiles. Now need to set here the first of all see this here the designs, copy, and to configure this here this click events we need to set this here. Now need to go inside the settings screen, find out here the profile row, and we need to write down here the context dot push extension methods. We need to call this here push, and to give this here the context profile screen like this, and to save this here. Set here. Now need to click here the profiles, and now openings here this UI. Now need to first of all change this all names and to replace with here the profile related UI. Now go inside the profile screens. Now need to set here the setting screen titles, complete tasks, and now need to set here the image complete tasks, copy relative path, and to paste this here. Remove this here the circles, and to give this here the value, and to give this value as a 3, and to save this here showing like this here. Then after we need to set here the level row, we need to set here level, and give this here the level copy relative path, and we need to paste this here levels, and to set as a value as a beginner. Same as we need to save, and to change this here the levels and set here the beginners. After we need to set here the goal, and we need to give this here the copy relative path, and to paste this here. Set here goal muscle grain. Save this here showing here the muscle grain. Then after we need to challenge, and now to go copy relative path, and to paste this here. Set here for challenge, save this here showing here the challenges. Then after we need to set here the plans, and to give this here the icons as a calendars, copy relative plan path, and to paste this here. Now set here the 2, and to showing here the 2. Then after we need to fitness device, we need to set here fitness device, and now need to give this here the smartwatch icons, copy relative path, paste this here the value, and to set here the MI device. Save here. And last one is the wrapper as a friend. Need to set this here wrapper a friend, and to give this here the share icon, and remove it. Save this here like this, showing here the list of the profiles inside the list. of the menu. We need to set this here and to set this here the data. Now we need to develop here the tops user informations UI. We need to develop here. First of all, need to find out here and to create here the paddings, bottom, const edges insert symmetric only, and give this here the bottoms as a 15s like this sets here, and to last ones we need to set this here the comma like here. Then after we need to create here the children's, and we need to set here the row, create here the children's like this. Now need to set here the image assets, give this here the user placeholder copy relative path, and to paste this here. Now set here the width as a 100, as well as need to set here the height as a 100. Now need to create here the clip or rect or the crop this image, clip or rect, and we need to set here the border radius, circulars. We need to set this here the 15s, and to save this here. So look like this here the showing this image. Now need to give this here the width space between here the titles. We need to set this here, set here the sized box, give this here the width is 20, and to set here the context like this. Then after we need to create here the expanded, and we need to set this here the column, and we need to set here the cross axis alignments. We need to set this as a start like this sets here. Then after we need to create here the children's, and first of all we need to set here the user names, text need to set here, copy this here the titles, and to paste this here. Now need to change this here the titles here the Ashish, Chutake, and we need to save this here. Look like this young Sam. Now need to give this here the some height space, give this here the as a 4 like this. Now need to copy and to paste this here. Now need to set here the mobile numbers 789456123 like this sets here, and need to set here the font size as a set here 15 semicolon, and to set here the most value. Remove this warning. Now need to showing here the email address. Now need to copy here, paste this here. Now need to write down here the code for any @gmail.com, and need to set this here the font size at 12 regulars. Remove this here the font weight, and to set this here, save this here. Now need to create here the row, and to set here the locations, children's, and now need to set here the main axis alignments as a set as a start. Now need to give this here the image assets, and to set here the location icons. First of all need to set this here the width and height, set here the 12, and now need to set here the sized box width, and to set as 12 like this. Now copy here the location icon relative path, and to paste this here. Now copy here the text, paste this here, and to set here the locations as a Mumbai. Save this here. Look like this here the showing here the titles, and now need to compare with our the XD files this UI like this. Both are the similar to show here and to displaying are the goods. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.